Hello and welcome to my Minecraft sketchbook. This episode we're going to be making something that you may have seen in a film called Thor. Is it going to... there it is, there it is, there it is. And yeah, we're making the Rainbow Bridge, the Bifrost, from Norse mythology. Well, it's just stopped because I'm getting a bit far away from its central point. So this is a very, cheery working version of it, I might add. For those of you who probably figured it out, we're working in the snapshot, and we're using particle effects, and we're also using the barrier block. Okay, the barrier block to create this solid ground underneath, and we're just filling that barrier blocks with beautiful arrangement of particles, kind of rainbow particle effects. So let's nip down and I'll show you how we made it. And it looks great at night as well. I was thinking about kind of putting this at night. So one of my ideas is to create this as an entrance to Asgard, to the god's kingdom, if you like, and having that, and it being night on the outside, and then as soon as you go into the kingdom, we have a little player detection block, and we turn it into daytime, so it kind of goes into the daytime. But every time we come out to the Rainbow Bridge, it goes into nighttime. So the Bifrost comes from Norse mythology, and it's pronounced this. Here, we've got
Bifrost.
There you go. That's how it's Bifrost. That's how it's pronounced. And it's a burning rainbow bridge that reaches between Midgard, the world, and Asgard, the realm of the gods. And in it, of course, I just watched Thor 2, or whatever it's called, and I kind of got inspired to build something like this. So this is it. It's got a bit of Roman stuff going on there, but there you go. I thought it was kind of cool, and I'm going to be hopefully building a little kind of a little Thor palace and stuff like that. So this is a little example of it. Let's go fly down and I'll show you how it's made. So we've got 4 blocks, and each block has got, it's being driven by this clock back here, and we've got a redstone repeater on different ticks, just giving us different ticks on each one. So basically we get a variety of different times at the top there. So each one has got pretty much exactly the same. It's /particle, red dust, and then tilde 100 up, and then tilde, so it doesn't really change from its space. And then these are the numbers that we need to kind of think about. If we look at Minecraft Gamerpedia, we can look at, especially at particles, we can see all the different types of particles there are, from huge explosions to large explosions to fireworks, all the way down. We can see all the different ranges of them, and literally you just have to put in the name, red dust. And let's go down the bottom here. So if you'd like to execute this command to make particles, make sure you use this command. Keep in mind that the count and the player entity are optional, so they are completely optional. So this is what I've done, whatever its name is, and we've used these as red dust. It's X, Y, and Z coordinates, and then it's dimensions. It's X dimension, it's Y dimension, and it's Z dimension. And what I mean by dimensions is how it's stretched out. So we've done 25 along the X, 0 on the Y, so it doesn't go up or down, so it's flat, and then 2 wide, if you like, on the Z. And then we've got these 2 other numbers here, 100 and 1000, and that is speed and count, how the speed of its is kind of how long it will last, and its count, how dense that cloud of particles are going to become. So here it is flashing away. You can see we've got, if it was just 1, it would well, when I tried it with just 1, it didn't look too, it just sort of flashed on and off, and then I tried it with 2, and it kind of oscillated between the 2. So then I tried 3, and again it kind of went 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But 4, we kind of get all sorts. It's a bit more random, and I quite like it with about 4. So that was quite good. I tried adding more, and eventually broke Minecraft a little bit. I've crashed it a couple of times, but there you go. So that's how we kind of create the pattern. And of course, to make this go even further, we would just create another set of these further down. And you just sort of tie them all together. So as you're walking along, the particles appear. Particles appear close to the player, so they don't, that we're walking away from them, they all disappear. So we're walking away from the central point that they were spawned in. Now they spawn all back. So you'd have to just sort of make sure they're all tagged along, so you get overlapping bits. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to give ourselves something. We need to give ourselves a barrier block. Now I completely forgot how to give myself a barrier block, and it's actually / give the common people barrier. There we go, fantastic. So we just give ourselves that. Now a barrier block, so it's just give yourself that. So it's not even a block, just give yourself a barrier. And when you hold the barrier in your hand, oh, they all appear as if by magic. How many did I do? Loads. Look at that. Stretched on for ages. The further you get away from them, again, they act a little bit like particles too. I actually think they are Actually, they're in the particle. They're in the particle section, so they will behave. You can actually spawn these kind of shapes in, but they work really well because they're always facing you. They're like little faces, and you just place them down just like normal blocks, and you can break them like normal blocks too, and eventually you'll disappear. Poof. There you go. So I hope you've enjoyed that episode. Thanks very much for listening, and stay tuned because we'll be looking at all sorts of other things. And if you see in the distance there's a couple of what on earth are there, what am I getting up to? Well, soon enough I'll show you all about it. So until next time, thanks very much for listening. Bye bye.